Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Harvey, a man who preach the gospel. I don't believe in all those titles, but what is most important is that you understand me and you hear what I'm saying. I am a preacher man. That is what I say. I call myself a preacher man. So I want to share a word with you. You can get me on YouTube. That is Jeffrey Havibedu. Jeffrey Havibedu. If you go there, you get me on YouTube. You have all my messages there. Then you can listen, you subscribe, and you can also share, so that many people will hear it. If it sounds good to you and you are convinced and you like it, you subscribe and you share. So today I want to discuss. I'm also on Facebook. So Facebook, you go to Jeffrey Havibedu. It's the same thing. You get my messages on Facebook. Yeah, I'm on WhatsApp. My number on WhatsApp, I would put it out here, and you also know, so that you can easily contact me. My number on WhatsApp is 233. That is Ghana code 233 261 210713. 233 261 210713. So that is my WhatsApp number too. Let's come to the message. Jesus was talking to his disciples and sharing a word with them on persistent prayer. The whole topic is persistent prayer. Why should we continue to pray? Do you understand? Why should we continue to press on? You need to pray and continue to pray and continue to press on a matter, because that shows your faith. That shows your faith. Most of the time, people ask the question that once we have prayed about it, something, just forget it. No. Jesus said we should continue to pray and persist. So he said a parable to his disciples that there was a certain woman whose rights are being taken from her. And this woman sought the help of a judge in town. In verse 7, the Bible calls him the corrupt judge. In the sense that he says, okay, let me tell you the story. He sought the help. This judge refused to help her. Many times this woman will go to her and he will not even bother to look at her. And the woman persisted and continued and continued and continued. So this woman, the judge said that if I don't help her, she will wear me out with her persistent coming to me. So even though I don't fear God and I don't fear man, let me help her. So this judge, out of let me say harassment, this woman harassing her frequently, he decided to listen to her and help her. And really, the judge was able to help her to restore her rights to her. So Jesus asked the question that, will God not judge in our favor? Will God not judge in our favor what is due us? Then he answered that he will do it and do it quickly. Do you understand? Here, let us see something here in this story. Two characters. The woman who is a widow. What was the rights that was being taken away from her? If I bring it to our setting here, maybe somebody is trying to cheat her because her husband is dead. Somebody wants to take her property away from her. Maybe the bank account of her husband that she has to inherit is being taken away from her. Something wrong was happening at that time. You understand? Something was being stolen from her because she was a widow. Maybe if her husband was around, all that wouldn't have happened. But now she was alone with her children, and she is being denied of certain rights. When we say rights, it means that it is due you, it is yours. But somebody who is unjust is taking away that thing from you unlawfully. So this woman went to the judge to complain, because it is only the judge that can rule that this is yours. Maybe somebody is litigating on something, property, it could be money, it could be anything, business, it could be anything. So it's only a judge that can rule. So she went to the judge, and Bible says that the judge did not look at her. Maybe because she didn't have money to pay. You understand? Because already the Bible has already described the judge as a corrupt judge. When I say corrupt, means that judge, if you don't have money, he doesn't deal with you. And maybe the person who is also litigating with this woman may be better off financially. You understand? So if this woman doesn't take care, they will take away everything from her, because that person is in the well positioned and can also influence this judge, this corrupt judge. You understand? So the matter was so critical, for this woman. She has nothing. She had nothing to be able to convince the judge. But what she had was that she had to persist. Her persistence. She had faith and believed that what is due her is hers, and she must get it. And whether the judge is corrupt or not, she would get it. Do you understand? So this woman had a certain faith in her, that I call it faith because she did not give up. She didn't give up. I believe that when she goes to the judge will insult her, she'll throw her out, Even sometimes the judge would be there and the secretary would tell her that he's not there. This woman will not go sit down there. Every time the judge is coming to the office, you will see this woman. Going out of the office, you will see this woman. The woman was persistent. She followed the judge to her house. They would throw her out. She would come back again, follow him to the office, follow him to the courtroom, always making sure that she is visible. She is in the presence of the judge. The judge is seeing her. You understand? So that shows faith. She didn't give up. In spite of all the discouraging circumstances around her. People were telling her, why? Just leave it. This man will not listen to you. You know the kind of money he collects before he attends to people. What do you have? Nothing. People were telling her all these things, but this woman will not listen. She believes that the judge must do something for her, and the judge will do it. That is her faith. It got to a point where she would even bring her children who were in tattered clothes to the judge's entrance of his gate. So when the judge is coming out, you will see this woman with her 5 children, hungry, the one sitting on her lap crying, and all that was happening. She would carry them to the office of the judge, and this judge will see this woman suffering with her children. It was so persistent. That's what we mean persistent and faith. You understand? Crying. And the judge who was corrupt. In fact, the judge himself said that even though I don't fear God and I don't respect man, because of what this woman is doing, she's wearing me out. I keep seeing her every day. And let me just do it for her so that I will have my peace of mind. You understand? And Bible says that listen to what even this corrupt judge said. Listen to what this corrupt judge said. He says that I don't fear God, but because of this woman's persistence, and wearing me out with her presence, let me just solve a problem for her. And the judge ruled in her favor and restored her rights. And the woman did not come there again. So Jesus asked that, will God not do that for you? Will God not judge in your favor who is denying you of your rights? Who has taken what belongs to you from you? Who is pushing you away from what is due you? Who is cheating you? Today, I can assure you with this word that God will judge in your favor. But you need to have faith and persist in prayer, not to give up in requesting for what belongs to you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up asking. Don't give up praying. Continue to persist for what belongs to you. Have faith in God. He is the judge. He is the righteous judge. He is the supreme judge. When he speaks, it is final. So if a woman can persist with request to an unjust judge, and for that unjust judge to restore her right, how will God not do it for you? How far have you gone with your prayer or your request? I don't know what is troubling you at this time as you are listening to me. You don't need a pastor to pray for you. This woman did not go to look for a lawyer or an advocate because she can't pay. So she went directly to the judge. That is what the parable is. She went directly to the judge. You understand? So if you go and look for pastors and go and look for people to pray for you today I want you to understand that you can go before the judge. He is a righteous judge. He will listen to you. Go before God. Go before God. Go before Christ, Jesus Christ. Kneel down on your knees. Continue to pray. Continue to put your request before him. What is troubling you? Continue to lift it up before him. Cry unto him. Call upon his name. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, when it comes to your mind, say, God, remember me. Remember me in my problem. Remember me. Remember me. And as you continue to persist, God, the righteous judge, Jesus Christ, he will judge in your favor. He will restore your rights. He will give what is due you to you. He will give it to you. So today, I beg you, in the name of God, have faith. Jesus said that. Will God, verse 8, this, will God find, verse 7, say, will God find faith on earth when he comes? This is all about faith. Would he find faith when he comes? Let Jesus find faith in you. Persist. And you will be victorious. He'll restore your rights. Thank you very much for making time to listen to me. I am Harvey. Once more again, Jeffrey Harvey Bedu, YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp number. I've put it before I started. 0261. That is Ghana. If you want to outside this country, Ghana is 233 21 233 261 210713. 233 261 210713. Again, 233 261 210713. That's my WhatsApp number. You can contact me on WhatsApp. We can continue to discuss this matter. You can get me on YouTube. You can get me on Facebook. YouTube, Jeffrey Harvey Bedu. The Bedu is B-A-D-O-E. B-A-D-O-E. Jeffrey Harvey Bedu. You can get me on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much, and God bless you.